And my name's Helena Jarman. I've just spent the last 4 years studying events management at Bournemouth Uni. I've just finished, so I'll graduate with a BA, Bachelor of Arts honour degree with events management. I've then done a 6-week research project for the university, and that's been on fear of missing out and using it as a marketing tool for events. I decided to apply because I saw that it was fear of missing out. That's what I did my dissertation on. So I spent the last 7-8 months studying it. So I felt like I had a grounding of understanding that would help me get rolling with the project, instead of coming into a project that I didn't know anything about. I already had an interest and a fair bit of understanding around the topic, and I found the topic really interesting. I think that it's a concept that actually isn't taken very seriously as a marketing tool or as a concept yet already, but I feel like people are starting to recognise it, and I think that undertaking research in the area will prove really useful in the next few months and years to come, as people start realising that it can be used as a marketing tool. Also, I think that to further my research skills, so I've just had 4 years at university, it was going to be a bit of a shock finishing university. So while research and self-learning was still fresh, it's fresh in my life, then I think it was a useful tool, a useful experience to do at the time, just after I finish uni, before I start a permanent full-time career. I've developed my understanding more on FoMO, although I researched it for however months during my dissertation. I've developed the understanding further by reading other people's dissertations, by reading other research, a lot of blog articles, so I've really developed my understanding over the concept. I've learnt more about myself during public speaking and presenting to academics and also to organisations as well. I wasn't sure how today was going to go. It's obviously my first time ever doing a workshop and presenting to to people that work in events, and it was a weird feeling, me teaching them something, although I'm a lot younger and I'm an undergraduate and I've just finished. But from studying the concept, for however many months and then dedicating the last 6 weeks to it, I've really got my head around it, so I felt confident in what I was saying, in delivering them maybe tactics and hints and tips that will help them market their events using FoMO. I think it went really well. It was a good group. I didn't know if it would be too small, but I think actually it was quite good to drive conversation and for people to feel at ease putting in their opinions, which actually led to a lot of interesting information and interesting points that maybe we hadn't thought about. It felt really good. It felt really good. People appreciating the work we've done over the past a month and a bit, and over other people's dissertation and my dissertation. It's really nice seeing all the work that we've done and all the research actually delivering that information to someone else, and actually them probably going to use it on in their work. So that's a really good feeling that my work's gone to use. Yeah, it was a really nice, and the fact that they said well done, and another guy said that he would sit through it again. That's really nice, knowing that our time wasn't wasted throughout the day, and we can feel confident using the workshop again. And I felt confident knowing that my dissertation in the last 6 weeks have been of use. We went to Malaysia for part of the BU Festival of Learning. It happens at Bournemouth Uni every year, but this time obviously it was global, so it was the first year, so that was really exciting to be part of, you know, the first thing of something. We obviously went to the Malaysia one, and there was another one in China. I've never been to Malaysia before, so that was a great experience going to a new country. I've never actually been to an Asian country before, so it was a completely new experience for me, and it was a completely new experience for me going somewhere representing the university. I've been a PAL leader before, and I've done several things representing it, but not internationally. So that was a real pleasure for myself, obviously being part of Bournemouth for 4 years. It was a nice way to end my 4 years here. And also networking with people from another continent was a great experience, you know, seeing how they work at universities there, and then we also went to an organisation there, seeing different cultures and different ways of life was really interesting, and also delivering our work to them was a great opportunity. My dad said himself, you know, you don't get opportunities like that very often, so it was a really great opportunity for me to be involved in, and definitely something I will remember for a long time, and something that is a great talking point with future job interviews and my future career. It was a great thing to be involved with. I would definitely recommend the research project. I think definitely after finishing university, it's brilliant to not walk away so soon. So it's a nice end to your degree. It also continues to develop your research skills. You get to kind of see another side of university life. Although you've been a student, I've now worked for the university, and it's been a pleasure to work for them after they've taught me so much from the 4 years here. And also learning, I obviously did mine fear of missing out, which I did my dissertation on, but I could see that if it was a new concept or a new topic that you didn't know about, obviously it would be hugely interesting as well, developing a lot of knowledge around one area that you could then use in your professional life. And you know, you get to know a lot of people. I met loads of people in Malaysia. I've met some organisations today, and I think it's a great experience that if you don't go straight into a job, or before you go travelling, it's a good opportunity to be involved with, that not only, you know, adds something to your CV, but develops your academic skills as well. If you were to go into masters as well, there's no harm in developing more research skills.